the stockyard, it's my backyard, that's where I grew up.
I grew up in Fort Worth, Texas, a town that was known for its history and old-time country feel.
Hurt his feelings if you don't pet him.
As the youngest child of 6 kids, I was always spoken for, and I never really had the chance to be my own voice.
She was sometimes withdrawn.
In school, I was shy, but I never really made friends well. Instead of having that childhood friend like many people have, I had my brother. I made some of my favorite memories with him, and I built a bond with him that not a lot of people could understand.
They done everything together, and that's one thing she liked more than anything. He taught her how to play basketball, and she worshipped everything he did.
I think one of my favorite memories that I have of my brother is just the day that we went to a grocery store and we just had Little Bitty by Alan Jackson just blasting on the radio, and he just was dancing and acting like a fool.
Her biggest challenge all was get to her with her brother's death, 'cause that was the hardest thing for her more than anything.
I remember waking up and hearing people talking. It was really early in the morning. We had this landing upstairs on the 2nd story, so I was able to look over and see my living room. All I remember seeing was people that I knew, family members, people from church, and I walked down the stairs and came around the corner, and the first thing that my aunt said to me was, "Skylar, I'm so sorry." My mom pulled me in her room, and my dad stood next to me. She sat down on the bed on my left, and she said, "Skylar, something bad happened." And something didn't feel right, but then she followed up with, "Ben's not coming home." And my immediate reaction was just to look up and be like, "What do you mean Ben's not coming home?" And she said, "Well, Skylar, Ben went to be with Jesus in heaven." And hearing those words were probably the hardest thing that I've ever heard in my entire life. My brother was my best friend and the person I relied on and a role model for me, and for him to be gone, it hurt me so much, and it put me through so much, and I had to deal with things that I had never dealt before. After my brother died, I felt more responsible for the people around me, and I found that I love to make people laugh. In 7th grade, my mom bought me a little camera, and I started making videos that would just make people smile. That hobby turned into a passion, and in high school, I joined the video production class. We had our own news station where I was a producer, anchor, and reporter. Being in that program helped me grow and become more extroverted. After high school, I bought a professional camera and started taking pictures. Within 6 months, I had my own photography and videography business. I worked full-time and took online classes while running my own business, but I was never fully satisfied. I always wanted to do more, and I always felt like something was missing. I had known about Full Sail from looking at colleges in high school, so it was the first thing that came to mind when I started searching for that something. I have 7 nieces and nephews, and I want them to believe that dreams really do come true. That's why I decided to follow my own dream and attend Full Sail. Now that I'm at Full Sail, I'm more confident, happy, and satisfied than I was 2 years ago. I'm doing what I love, networking with people that want me to succeed, and finding out who I am more every day. I'm Skylar Stierwalt, and I'm a filmmaker.